Yeah, I was Mario.
I was Luigi for Halloween. I don't have my hat. I threw all my stuff away.
That's very interesting,
Lincoln-
Cooper.
Yeah, Lincoln's hat. It was like so much better.
Mm-hmm. Did you guys go trick or treating as Mario and Luigi?
Nah, we worked. We worked
Yeah,
at
we
Chipotle.
worked at Chipotle. It was actually really fun.
It was really fun. It was actually a blast. We worked on Halloween together.
Wait, so is Chipotle the first job the two of you have worked together? Because I know the two of you have worked multiple jobs with one another.
Nah, this is our second job. Lincoln tends to go to the place first. I let him scope it out, and then I jump along when yeah, it's pretty chill.
The first place was not chill though. It was
Yeah, no,
Wallace's
it
Garden Center.
ended up sucking a lot.
Where was it? What was the first place you
Wallace's
worked
Garden Center.
Really? What do you do there?
Have you heard of it?
No, I don't know what that is. So what is
Don't
that?
work there. They like scammed
a
me.
local landmark.
Yeah, they did. We were like
15.
We were like 15, and it's Wallace's Garden Center. It's like I don't know, they sell flowers, and we were like the bag lot boys. It was just like Link and I
loaded shit into people's car, and it was pretty easy.
Like topsoil, mulch, and all that stuff. And like if they needed like us to just do any crap, like they just wanted us to sweep or something, we'd just do that.
Or like kind of how people do at a fairway, like because they go out to the car with you.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
pretty much, yeah.
Just scam card. That sounds fine.
Oh, so like I asked for a raise, and they were like, "Nah, but you can get like $50 extra a month." And I was like, "All right, that works for me." And then they were just like, "Take it away."
Why?
And I'd be like, "What the hell?"
Wow.
And they'd be like, "Nah, you can't have that money."
But,
and then I quit.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you guys? So the two of you work at Chipotle now?
Yeah,
it's very nice.
Free food. We get free food all the time.
I have.
Pretty chill.
I've never actually eaten at Chipotle once ever.
Really? What about Pancheros?
I haven't been there either.
Really?
Do you have a gluten allergy?
No, I don't have a gluten allergy. I have like a trying new food allergy. I'm scared.
Interesting.
What do you like?
Well, are you picky?
I am. I'm actually quite a picky eater. I don't like chocolate.
Cooper's
Really?
a picky eater too.
I'm low-key like a huge picky eater.
Dude, me too.
Are we cold opening this? Is this live?
Yeah, is this?
I haven't done an intro yet.
on.
I should probably introduce our guest, shouldn't I?
You could find it. You could just intro it where he was talking about the Mario.
I forgot we weren't
Yeah,
recording.
dude. That was like I just wanted to go, man. What is this? Episode 25. Our guests are
Just really happy.
Cooper Chase and Lincoln Sturtevant. Very happy to have them here. But yeah, so I mean, what don't you like, Cooper? You're a picky eater. Like, what kinds of things do you just not like?
Low-key, I'm a bad vegetable eater. It's embarrassing to say a little bit, but I try.
I mean, I haven't eaten a vegetable in like 10 years, so you know.
And you know that's I totally feel that.
You can you don't need those. Like, you can live, right,
bro?
I
Liver King
survived off like eating limes. Ooh,
What?
Liver King. I like that.
Are we gonna gloss over what Jacob just said? Did you just say you eat limes?
Eat limes? Yeah, I heard that too.
No, I said pirates. They survived eating limes. They got like a little bit sick, and like a lot of them died, but some of them survived. So you don't really need vegetables, is what I'm saying.
Right.
Really?
Are limes not?
These.
Okay. Limes are fruit.
I like limes.
Dude, who eats?
I've never eaten
dude.
I went to my peel the lime. I peeled the lime like it was an orange, and it was extremely disappointed because it just like
really
tasted like a lime. I thought it would taste like an orange.
Why?
I thought it would get like texture,
like a lime variant of an orange.
Dude, I
thought it would be like a spicier orange, and it wasn't.
I sliced up this apple and it tasted like and it didn't taste like a banana. What the heck, man? Like, of course it tasted like a lime.
I forgot what limes tasted like. Sorry.
Like a lime. Good discovery, Jacob. Well, Cooper, Lincoln, thank you for being here. The first topic of discussion that I've really been interested in this for a long time, and I've really never like learned too much about it. Last school year, the two of you had like a little project. The two of you did alongside. Hold on, let me get my book here. alongside Ben Moore, correct?
Yes.
That is correct.
You guys did like a clothing brand called Doze. You even had a page in the yearbook about it for some reason. I mean, tell me about that. Tell us about that. Like, how did that start? Like, where did the idea for that come from?
Low key, me and Ben just wanted to start a business,
Mm-hmm.
and then we like narrowed it down to like t-shirt company, and then we just started we found out the name, then just started making cool designs, and it was like just fun to like sell to people because we'd
So,
have to like hustle.
okay. So wait, what was like?
You
Was
still
there
doing
like?
that?
Yeah, are you?
We're not really making clothes now. It's all there's just like a ton of shit sitting in my garage.
Is that ever gonna be sold? Or are you gonna like have like a comeback sale or?
Dude, I think it'd be
We
really
want
fun
to.
too. It'd be
I'd
really
wanna
fun
do it
to do
again.
that.
You
Like,
could sell it vintage if you just wait a little bit.
so
Yeah, for real.
was there like a profit from like how did the making the shirts
Yeah.
go about and like how did selling them?
Well, I came along board after them,
Mhm.
after like whatever Lincoln and Ben, and we were using we started using a Cricut. So it's just like I guess like I don't know how to, it's like I don't know how to describe a Cricut, Lincoln. It like just cuts out. It's
It
like
just
a
like cuts out
CNC
the vinyl.
thing for vinyl, and it like
Right.
slices it up or whatever, and then you pick it, and we just like get our shirts. We'd order like a bunch of shirts in bulk or whatever, just plain t-shirts or sweatshirts or like crew necks as well, and we just lay down our vinyl, and we had like a steam press, which I don't know how to really describe that. It's just like two pads and they're hot,
So
and we just press it on there, and then we'd have a shirt.
so you guys like made the shirts yourselves. You didn't like outsource them, like have like a graphic design company do it.
Nah, we
Oh,
put all
no.
the designs on there, and
Yeah,
we also make all the
designed the
designs.
Yeah, or like we had like other people make them and send it to us, and it'd
Mhm.
be cool.
Like, sorry, Ian's eating popcorn 2 episodes in a row.
Oh, I fuck with.
It's true.
I mess with that a lot.
This is puffcorn this time, sorry.
Oh,
So
my
puff-
bad. My bad.
Puffcorn.
Is it like cheesy or just a little salty or nothing?
When I bought it, I thought it would be cheesy, but it's just
Mhm.
salty, which was the same
Really?
issue I had with the last popcorn I was eating.
I was gonna say, didn't you
You
want
got
the
a bad
last
track
popcorn to be
record with
cheesy
popcorn
too?
flavor.
Yeah.
You should like look on the little box to see if it has cheese on it.
Dude,
What's
just
this one
eat-
say?
Really?
Cheesy?
Yeah,
Nah, that one doesn't really. They're
does
like
not say
white if
cheese
they're
again.
cheesy.
It would probably say cheesy popcorn if it was.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? Doze.
Yeah, you've bought.
Oh, yeah,
You bought
no.
two. Bought. Never mind.
I
Okay,
derailed
so
the whole
fair.
conversation with that. That was
No.
I want to hear what you were. What were you saying?
What was I saying? I was gonna say that I thought the designs were. They were really good. I never actually bought one though because I was broke. I didn't have a job. But if you guys,
I honestly think that was like the biggest problem.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
we were
why.
selling them like when like not everyone had jobs, like not everyone
Like-
was 16 yet.
Yeah, like sophomore or junior year.
right.
And like so
You
we'd
make
have
a
to like
comeback.
go out and like hustle. We'd be like, "Hey, you want a shirt? You know, we'll make it's a real cheap shirt."
Yeah, cheap shirt on the low.
Uh-huh. And just a cool Doze design that we just made off of like it was like a free, I don't even know what it's called.
Vector. It was
Vector,
called
like
Vector.
vector dot something. And like we just made all the Doze designs on there with like one email.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Right.
What you should do? You should like hire like a sketch artist to like sketch people and then sell people a picture of themselves on their shirt.
Really, that'd be a good idea. You know what we could do?
I think.
We can make a cool math. We can fix that cool math.
Fucking yeah. Cool
Ooh.
math dope.
That's
Yeah.
That's true.
Jacob is wearing
Or
his.
think that is theft.
Jacob is wearing his Cool Math Games hoodie with the logo completely worn off. So
Mhm.
it's not what it
Make
used to
it
be.
brand new.
Did you just buy that off the Cool Math Games website? Is that where do they just sell those?
I had a Cool Math Games account and then I got like an ad. It was like buy our merch and I was like, that's so cool. I've never seen Cool Math merch and there was Cool Math merch. And I like scrounged the website and they had Cool Math socks, they had Cool Math like underwear. They had a Cool Math baby onesie,
Cool math underwear?
which I was very impressed. I don't know if it's still up, but I know they had a baby onesie, and I was gonna like buy that for all my friends when they have kids, just to
Nice.
get the brand in there.
Mm-hmm.
Because that definitely was just like outsourcing their logo.
Do you hope to work for Cool Math Games? Dude, that'd be a crazy job.
I don't
What would
know. I
you
have no
do?
clue.
I don't
We're
know
going
what
downhill.
do
Yeah.
Cool Math Games employees do. They don't make the games, do they?
No.
Yeah,
Do they
I
just
mean,
They
like?
definitely don't.
Could you comment on the games, or am I just completely
I don't
just
know.
review them.
Someone go
You
on
can
Cool
see.
Math Games right now.
David,
Yeah,
look
let's-
up what a Cool Math Games employee does.
Okay,
On
well,
How much you
ChatGPT
think
only.
Tyrone of Tyrone's Unblocked Games makes a year?
I
But
don't,
he's stacking bread. Yeah, they don't make any money off these websites, so.
Dude, I'm
Really?
actually terrified right now. I just got the sound in my ear letting me know that my headphones are almost dead. Let's hope it lasts.
They'll last.
I think
It'll be
it's like
fine.
I think it's like an hour warning.
Oh, that's perfect.
Ian, I'm thinking about these like outsourcing logos on a shirts. Remember the TBK thong? Remember
What?
Oh my god, I do.
Oh, it's a good old legend. It was
TV.
TBK. Betplex. They like got a new merch website. They were outsourcing their merchandise for employees to wear, and they just sent it to like this random website that'll print it on anything. And I scrounged through like every single page of different uniforms you could get, because like I don't know, they were selling stuff you definitely couldn't wear to work, even though I think that's how it was advertised. And okay, I'm gonna break some news to you, Ian. The TBK song did not exist ever.
I swear to God, it
But
did.
I went through all of the pages and I was like finding crazy stuff. And then I came back and I told them there's a TBK thong. And for the entire shift, they were looking for this thong. And I
Dude,
told someone if they'd actually find it, I said I would wear it to work.
Okay, so Cool Math. I have this little website. It said that Cool Math is not a cool place to work, or at least to apply to, because
Really?
they took 4 weeks to get back to this person just to say no.
like,
And then another
it,
person said it was a positive experience, and then they didn't write a review. So
did any of them write about like what
I
you
don't know.
do as an employee?
That's what I looked up, and I can't find. It's just like the Cool Math website itself just says like, oh, what is on our website? Learning video games. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if
Right.
you go on Cool Math, it's not just Cool Math games. There's like another section that's like actually math tutoring, but nobody uses it.
Yeah.
Really?
Why
It's
would
basically
you?
an academy. Yeah, I would hate to work for that. You'd have to actually know math.
Um.
I'm not into that.
Yeah, clearly David and I aren't either. We took a calculus
Oh.
test today and it was horrible.
Oh, here we go. So
You guys have Mr.
Cool-
Buck, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Coolmath.com was the first website. Okay, ages 13 to 100. Okay, so that applies to us. It has lesson tools and activities that are easy to grasp on topics like algebra, pre-calc, and more. There's pre-calc on Cool Math? That's kind of cool.
What-
Dude, I
Anyway,
could use that.
sorry, I went on a tangent there.
I thought there was just
Um,
like run 3 on Cool Math.
I mean,
Yeah.
there is. How do we choose games? We use math. We have created a secret patented formula, which we will reveal just for you. It's called fun plus learning equals a cool math game.
All right, I'm bored
That's
of
the
Cool
secret
Math games.
formula.
That's how
Okay,
you get started with like
David, I
Water
think-
Girl 37.
David, I think just that little segment right there of you talking is
Mhm.
more words spoken
Yeah.
than in the last like 5 episodes.
Well, I was sleeping last episode.
You
okay?
were on your bed.
He was talking a Halloween one. Ian, why do you have like an industrial fan every time you talk? I can hear like an oven
Really?
going off.
Got that AC on.
I don't know, it's just
Or the
loud.
heating,
You got a
maybe.
loud room.
It's all the way on the other side of the room. It's turned away from me.
Dude, okay. While we're on the topic of shirts, God, this is
Or not anymore, but go on, bud.
I hate you, Jacob.
Go on.
One thing that us Stuco members are doing right now, Jacob's already mad, I know it. But as we're trying to figure out designs for like our senior shirts, like the seniors every year have like a shirt that's like for them that people can buy, like just the
Oh,
seniors.
really?
Yeah. And we're like trying to come up with designs. I went into like an AI generator and told it to generate some and got like stuff like this that says like senior 2025.
Dude, that's so cool.
The rest
dude.
of the Stuco members weren't big fans of those types of designs.
Show them
Really?
the other one.
Yeah.
The skull one.
Haters.
Show
They
them
sound like
so good.
haters.
the skeleton one's
Yeah.
so funny, dude. Hold on. Like there's this one here with like skeletons on it.
I want that. I would buy that.
I would buy
But-
that so much more than like an
Yeah, I don't
actual
know how
Mark
any of them
Wahlberg,
could
dude.
disagree with that.
I don't, but like the designs we're like going with right now, like one of the ideas they have is just to like on the back put like a collage of like little doodles and designs of like things that are.
No, that got shut down.
We're not doing that.
No, we're doing it so that so in like a little corner, so like up here, it would be like senior 2025,
Like
and then
this.
on the back it'd be Tuvel Stadium, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know. That's like
That's what
You're going
we
modest?
we had a vote between that or have the same like senior 2025 thing up here, and then a collage of like different sports and achievements that our class has done.
Yeah,
And
I voted
it
for
was
that.
like I voted for that one too, and it ended up being like 8-4 for just the stadium on the back.
Yeah, it's
It's well, it's also because our Stuco shirts this year are like the same like collage thing. So it was mainly girls. I'll say that all the girls didn't want to have like a same kind of shirt, even though I still think it'd be pretty sick.
Yeah, no, because the senior shirt isn't just for football players.
kind of like
It
this.
should be for
Yeah,
like everyone.
yeah.
Wait,
I
what
like
was that
that shirt.
square?
Yeah, what was
That-
that shirt from?
This is our student.
That's our
council shirt.
student council shirt.
That's just.
Oh, that looks
Oh.
really cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Like, I don't know
Yeah, it's
what
a good
what's
shirt.
on the back here.
I still don't have one of those. How do I get one?
You should have checked your phone when they were giving them out.
Oh, okay.
Let me take a look here. Hunger Drive. It says there. I think this is supposed to be like the ping pong tournament we do like every year.
Yeah.
There's a can for like food. Oh, there's a
Food
basket
truck.
from Silent Auction. This is actually kind of cool. I never really looked at this. I only wore it once. But I don't know what
Anyway,
kind of
appreciate it.
achievements would like a senior class do. Like, what do you guys think?
Well,
of,
like they were
defining.
Well, they were saying like have like a football and volleyball. It's like all the different sports that we do, but then also they're like, oh, put like the musical The Spring's gonna be Cinderella, so they're like, oh, put a glass slipper for the theater kids. I'm like, oh, great. But it would need a lot of work for it to be cool, but I think it'd end up being better than just the stadium on the background.
Lincoln Cooper, what do you think would be like cool for like a senior shirt, like for us seniors? If you have any ideas.
Interesting. Whoa.
Let's
brainstorm.
gauge the
Let's
opinions
brainstorm.
of the senior class. What would they want on their shirt? You too, Jacob.
Yeah. Let's think.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What I don't know what have we accomplished?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have to necessarily be that idea. Just like, what would you guys want on a shirt for our senior class?
I really like the skeleton shirt, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I
skeleton
mean,
I
shirt
might
was
the
the
like
skeleton-
send that out. That was
I'd
really
say.
cool.
Maybe if we just have like a ton of AI generated ones,
Yeah.
like different options.
Ooh.
The thing. I don't think the skeleton would get approved. They'd probably say it has something to do with like death. Or, I don't know.
Yeah. They did talk about, so we're gonna have two options. We're gonna have like one option that's either like the Stuco shirt or the one with just the stadium on the background,
the basic
and then
one.
the second option is just the shirt that says like Beddendorf 2025 senior, and that's it.
Like, I think they
So
should
like
do
they
like.
want to have
a
two
Ryle
options.
I think they should have like that, like a more basic one, like the one with the stadium, and then like one that's like a fun, wacky, goofy design or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
I
really
agree.
like the Ruko shirt. If it was like something like that, where it's like just a bunch of blend of like clip art or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Put
the color
a-
scheme is nice, just black and gold.
Just put a picture of David's face on the back too, because he's cool. Everyone, you know.
That would
Yeah.
unironically sell more than any other shirts.
Well, no, we should get Sawyer Fields in a crown.
Dude, it actually
'Cause that's my king.
it'd be better if it was just
Homecoming
like
king.
when people ordered a shirt, they'd like submit a picture of their face, and then the shirt is just their face, and then like
their
graduate
face.
2025. on
It
the
has
front.
like 2025 senior as a mustache on them. It'd be so
Yeah.
good.
I'd buy that. I'd wear that, just so everyone knows.
I would too.
Me too.
David, what are you doing tomorrow? You got something to tell us?
Oh,
I was about to say.
oh
go
yeah,
into that.
I'm leaving the country. I'm going away. I just
He's
flunked my
he's
math
slaying the
test, so
country.
I'm fleeing the country,
This
so Mr. Buck
could
doesn't
be
kill
the
me.
last time we. Oh wow, this could be the last time we see David for quite a few episodes.
David, where are you going?
I'm going to Australia for 16 days.
Really?
Yeah,
What is
just
your
for
goal?
I don't know, just to have fun.
Bro.
We know a guy that lives down there, and he's like Mr. Moneybags. So we're the only thing that we're paying for is our flight down and our flight back, and like some other things there too. But like he has a house in Sydney. He has a house in kind of like the southern part, just on the ocean in a small town, and then he bought us plane tickets and like a little cruise to go up to the Great Barrier Reef. So he's kind of
Dang.
he's kind
A
of
good
balling. I
friend.
don't. Yeah, he's a great friend.
Is he
So
just a friend or a family member?
no, he's a friend. Me and my dad met him. So the thing that we have like in common is we've both of me, my dad, and this guy who lives in Australia. He has been to every single Major League Baseball stadium, just like me and my dad have. So we actually met him on like one of our trips. We were with him for a couple days on a bus trip, and we got to know him really well. And then my dad kept in contact with him for like 2 years, and eventually he's like, "Hey, you just want to like come to Australia?" He wanted us to come down for a month, and then he offered to let me stay with him for a year for like a gap year, but I just want to go to college, so we just took this like 2 week trip.
That's really cool.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty hype.
I
Doing
mean-
senior pictures in front of the Opera House. So
Oh, that's badass.
Really? Yeah, that is
Ooh,
sick.
Yeah.
That's actually cool.
I don't know if I'm gonna take senior pictures or not. Like,
Really?
I don't know what to take a picture of myself doing. Like, what do I do?
just like
Nah,
post,
I know
just post
exactly
up
what-
with your crown.
Yeah.
Yeah, post up with
Like
the
a good
crown
camera.
and a goose sweatshirt.
Yeah, put a goose sweatshirt
You
on.
sweatshirt.
Dude, like,
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
hype.
Some people, ow, that actually hurt. Like, I think I've asked this before, but what did they do with senior pictures? Like, is there something in the yearbook that you can do, or
No,
no?
I mean
For-
you can send in like a senior grad ad, and I think like you send in like a picture of like when you were little, and then a picture
Yeah.
of like your senior picture.
Lincoln Cooper, have you taken senior
Hey,
photos,
Fito.
or are you going to?
Not yet. I think
Yeah.
I'm going to.
I did it in I did it like a couple weeks ago.
Where'd you do it at?
It was in this place called Kiwani. It
Mhm.
was like in this like natural or this Native American reserve
That's
area.
hype.
Okay, Cooper, where are you doing yours?
I
Oh well, I'm sorry, Lincoln. Did I cut you off?
nah, I didn't know what I was gonna say.
I have no clue, but my mom just knows a lady who's like the digital photography teacher at PV, or she was, but now she's like the head of the art department.
Mhm.
But like it's her boss's wife. So eventually, at some point, I don't know when, but eventually we're gonna take some pictures.
Nice, nice, man. I mean,
Oh,
senior.
yeah.
Bro, speaking of senior year, I mean, how have you two just been enjoying your senior year so far? What kind of classes are you in, huh?
Dude, so I only have like after this quarter, I only got to go to school for 2 classes. I got to go to Scott for 1 class, and I got to go to Bettendorf for 1 class. Then I'm done.
That's
Wow.
it?
Yeah.
How do
What
you
are the
manage?
classes?
The Scott class is like business law, and then I have to take American Lit
Right.
so that I can get out at 11.
That's actually really nice. Dude,
Yes.
I don't like, I'm starting to like having first block off less and less. I don't know what it is. Like,
Yes, I've never liked first off.
I thought it'd be cool to like sleep in, but it's like, I would much rather just have like more time during the day than like,
Yeah.
like I tell myself, oh, I'm gonna be so productive during that hour of time before school. But, like, no, I never am. I can't.
Yeah. Like, the only good thing about first off is that I've been getting more sleep, but I miss the 3-hour break I had with third off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have a 2 hour break with second off. It's kind of nice. I can come home and play video games and eat, and then go back to school.
Dude. Lincoln,
Me and Cooper both get out at 12:34.
Dude, that's crazy.
I get out. I get right now. I have what Lincoln was talking about. I have a class where I have 2 block off. And so I'm out at 11. I have pre-calc, and then I have interpersonal communication. And I'm done at 11.
Dude, have you guys taken that class?
What? Which one?
Interpersonal communication.
No, I've
No,
heard
I
a
didn't
lot
hear
about
about
it
that
though.
like first.
Yeah, it's with Miss Howard.
She can be silly.
Like, is it like a
That
difficult
class
class?
can be silly.
Is it difficult or is it
Talking
like
goofy?
No,
It's
Miss
not
Howard.
difficult, but it like
Miss Howard
feels
just like
more difficult than it
Miss
should
Howard
be.
talks and like you already know all the context, and she says like the second half of what she should be saying.
right?
It's really interesting.
Huh. Is interpersonal a new class? Like, I've heard so many people talk about.
Nah, it's not a new class, I don't think. But more people used to take like a speech or something.
Speech because it was required.
It was required, yeah.
Do you know what's crazy to me? Are they still
So
doing? What? Go ahead, Jacob.
What is interpersonal communications like, as opposed from like speeching, and like public speaking class?
Like emotional intelligence.
Yeah, it's like your social.
Oh, I was thinking like
Social
business. That's interesting, actually.
Like,
yeah, I did not think it was quite what it was.
The concept of the class seems really cool to me, but then like in action it did not work.
Like how are you, like, what are you being like made to do in the class? Like, what are the tasks and assignments like?
Well, just the other day we had to count like you're with a group or whatever, and you have to like guess how many Skittles are in the jar. We spent a whole block doing that just the other week.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, we made squares without talking to each other. Like we all had parts of them, and we had to like combine it without speaking to each other. Which was interesting. But like Miss Howard doesn't make any connection to the thing to what we're learning. So it's like we just spent a whole block counting Skittles, and then it's like, all right, emotions.
Dude, that sounds like the labs we would do when I was in environmental science. Like, we would do things and just no clue how they had anything. Like, I was told from like someone in my econ class that like in her environmental science class, they did like a lab, but all it was they wet a sponge and then put it under a heat lamp, and then woe and behold, it dried.
Wow.
And it's like it's supposed to teach
a crazy concept.
It was supposed to teach them something about wetlands, or I don't know, but that's just, to me, it's like, wow, you really taught. Oh wow, they really taught them something, didn't you? Dude, okay.
How does evaporation work?
Well, basically,
I thought okay. When I was a little kid, I always thought that evaporation was only the sun absorbing water. But can you just put it under like a hot lamp and it'll evaporate?
Yeah.
Or does it have to like boil for that? How does it?
No.
Okay.
It just evaporates in like the heat. No.
I don't know.
You're the weather guy, Jacob. You're the one who's always yapping about weather on here.
Wait, what is the
weather? I
weather?
don't know nothing about wet paper towels, bro. What is the weather? It's getting colder, but I think it's got to hit like 35 to start snowing. I hope it does, though. It's supposed to be 36 next Wednesday, I think.
Really?
Dude, I need it to snow.
Why
I
do you?
really need it to snow.
Who cares if it snows, David? You're not gonna be here.
Well,
I need it to snow so I can go to Australia and bird.
You know, I was standing outside today, and I was thinking to myself, "Geez, it's kind of cold."
Right?
I was in a sweatshirt. Yeah,
It's
like
cold.
I haven't
It's
even.
gloomy
I haven't
outside.
even broken out the coats yet. I might need to.
Is that the whole story? You were outside today and thought it was cold? Is that the?
Yeah. Well, you know what? So if you want to talk about weather in Australia, so I'm going to 3 different like biomes in Australia. They're all the different cities I'm going to are like in different, north, central, and then south. The northern one, it's like high at 90. In Sydney, it's like a high of 80, and then down in Mystery Bay, it's like a high of 65. It's like freezing down there. But
it's not that cold.
Okay, well, compared to
warm,
yeah, okay, well, yeah. Anyway,
All right, buddy.
The weather.
Very
That's the
cool.
weather talk of the day. I don't know.
Fine. We'll move on then. Lincoln, you've been playing with a basketball that whole time, and that just happens to remind me we were in BYBA together when we were
Holy
younger.
shit, dude! I love BYBA.
My dad was our coach.
Yeah.
What a time! I was terrible.
What is BYBA?
It's like basketball for little boys.
It's the Bendorf Youth Basketball Association.
Same
I didn't
thing.
know Sawyer was a basketballer.
Sawyer was so good.
Sawyer also used to play baseball.
Yeah, we've
I
talked about
remember
that. We
that.
talked about my baseball and why I stopped playing. Me getting hit by a
little
pitch
D1
every
athlete.
single game in a season.
Every single game.
Every game, an entire season, I got hit by a pitch, and I was like, okay, I'm done. No more.
Really?
Yeah.
That's like crazy statistic.
like it would literally
No, he probably jumped it.
I would be scared to go out and like when it was my turn to go up to bat, and like the coach would always be like, "Hey man, no, don't let fear. You're not gonna get hit." I'm like, "Yeah, I am. Watch," and they'd immediately just strike me with the pitch. See, but
It's probably on purpose too.
yeah, they probably thought that I don't know. But basketball,
They thought you were gonna take off.
they knew that I was about to hit a home run, so they just had to like walk me. But we
He's
played.
like, my coach said I wouldn't get hit, and then I got hit. It's weird because it's coach pitch, so I don't know what he's doing.
Okay, it wasn't that young. The coach was not pitching anymore. But
It would have been a funnier story.
yeah, I played basketball with Lincoln. My dad was our coach. What an interesting time that was.
Great time.
I think I've spoken briefly about it before on here. I mean, Lincoln, are you still playing basketball? Are you still playing any sports? Or
No, I don't play any sports now.
Cooper, you?
Nah, just lifting and work.
Right. Ian's done with football.
Right.
Really? How was football?
Ian, how was
Because I
football,
knew your
Ian?
leg was.
It was actually a lot of fun. I wouldn't like trade it for anything. I had a great time.
That's so chill. You went out.
it is so chill. My leg, you said something about my leg. It was injured for the first, like 4 or 5 games, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was back and was able to get in for a little bit against Davenport Central.
Really?
And other than that, though, that was like the only playtime I got. But I was fine with that. When I joined, I didn't expect to get any playtime. So
Yeah,
What
that's so
position
cool.
did you play?
Oh my God. So today was the banquet for football.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm at work when Will Duenas texts me and he says, "Ian, where are you? It's the banquet." Now I know what you're thinking, Sawyer. Thinking I somehow messed up and I somehow forgot about it.
I am thinking that.
Oh, I know you are. You hate me.
You want me to go into like the other Stuco meeting you missed this week, Mister? I won't miss another one.
I literally forgot that meeting even happened.
Again, it still angered me so like to my core when we're in second quarter and you send me a text message, "Yo, do the Stuco meeting start at 7:30 or 7:40?" Dude, 7:30 every week this whole school year. What do you mean?
Tuesdays.
But yes, why was this not your fault, Ian?
Okay, the banquet was not my fault because I didn't even know what was happening. So I text Will, when was I supposed to hear about this? He didn't respond until after it was over. And Armand calls me and he tells me that he has my stuff from it. Apparently they gave us something. And I went, I was like, how did you even know it was happening? He said, they sent out an email to the parents. It's like, Mom, did you get an email about the banquet? And she looks at me, oh yeah, like a week ago.
So she just didn't tell you?
Well, she just doesn't check her email.
Wow, you really take it after her then, because you don't either.
I'm gonna beat you up, Sawyer.
All right.
But
Today I forged a document and I feel great about it.
yeah.
What'd you do?
I had to like fill out something for the Scott class because I'm going to the building, and I just like scribbled my mom's signature.
By the way, your future employers are
nice.
all going to watch this, and you're never going to get a job because you just said that.
Nah, they're not. They don't know. I have the Minton hat on.
Oh, that's true. That's true. They won't know. They won't know it's you. Dude,
So Dave, what's it like working for Gru? Is that not a minion name?
I don't think it is.
It probably.
I think
no,
it is.
might
It's like
be.
Dave, Kevin,
That's the main
and
minion, bro.
No, it's Bob,
It's
Kevin,
Bob.
and Stuart.
No, Dave is from Minion Rush, bro.
What?
David's the main man from Minion Rush.
Have you
Dave is
guys ever
definitely a
seen
minion.
Alvin
Is
and the
this
Is
true?
Chipmunks?
Minion
Yes.
Rush the mobile game?
It's like Subway Surfers
Yeah.
with minions. I've seen
Dude,
Alvin
I
and the
used to
Chipmunks.
play
love
Minion
that
Rush
game.
so much on my mom's phone. It's
I'm gonna
bad.
download that right now. Hold up.
Oh no.
Is it still on the App Store even?
I'm gonna
I think
find
yeah,
out.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
It is.
What about Alvin and the Chipmunks, Lincoln?
Have you guys seen that?
Yes.
Good movie.
I love
Good
it.
trilogy.
Great trilogy.
There's 4 of them.
The Squeakquel.
Wait, quadrilogy.
The fourth one's so trash, though.
Yeah,
The
you're
fourth
right.
one like really even has Dave. It's
What if
My-
the fourth one's just the beginning to the second trilogy?
My favorite one was the third one where all the chipmunks just got trapped on an island and it became an action movie for no
that one
reason.
sucks, bro.
Funny story about when me and Cooper worked on Halloween.
Yeah.
There it is.
These people came in as Alvin and Theodore, and then like
Yeah.
then one of our coworkers who's like 45 or something, and is like, "Do you guys even know Alvin and the Chipmunks?" And I just said no, and he like went on this like tangent about how our generation's fucked up,
Or not knowing
And
Alvin and the
he-
Chipmunks.
and he like
That's
used me as an
fantastic.
example for not knowing Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Dude, that's so real though.
He went to Bettendorf actually.
He tells us a lot of stuff. He calls PV people onion pickers.
Why?
Oh yeah,
I guess that's just what they used to call it, because I guess PV used to just be farmers and stuff.
yeah. And he was like, and we were called something with corn.
I mean,
right?
that's just the state of
Corn
Iowa.
Back in the
Huskers?
day.
I don't know.
I would be a little shocker.
Dude, at my job, Cinemark, I was getting so angry the other day, because like the customers there, I swear, just cannot follow directions, like the most basic directions imaginable. Like this guy, I'm standing waiting for my movie to end, and I'm about to clean, and this guy comes up to me, and he's like, "Where's the restroom?" And it's like right across from me, and I just point. It's like, "It's right there, sir," and I'm pointing at it, right, and he just like keeps walking in the other direction. And like he's just going, and then he almost turns into the women's restroom. And I go over to him, and I'm like, no, sir, that's the women's restroom. You're gonna go right there.
So, how is working at the movie theater?
Yeah.
Because that sounds like a really cool job.
Well, I'm a janitor. So,
Really?
Yeah, I clean the theaters when you're all done.
Interesting.
Oh, wait. Oh, I do have a story to tell. This is kind of funny. So I was working on the podium on my last shift, which is like the person who sits at that little kiosk who checks your tickets before you go in, right?
Oh yeah.
Basically,
One
this.
that's there 30% of the time.
Yeah, I mean, if there's usually no one there on like the weekdays, but this couple comes up to me like from behind me and is like, "Hey, there's this like big group of girls in the back of Smile 2 that are causing a ruckus." So I'm like, okay, I'll go check it out. I go into the theater and look up like into the seats, and I don't see anything weird. So I go back to the podium, and like 10 minutes later, another couple, like a different couple, comes up to me and says the same thing. I'm like, all right, I'll check again. And I check again. I still don't see anything, and I don't want to go up and start like, inspecting the seats because I don't want to just start staring at people while they're watching a movie. But then it was a third person who came up to me and said, these people are being annoying and being loud. I go into the theater. I swear, it's the entire top row. It's like one mom, and the rest of the seats are like middle school aged girls, all on their
Really?
phones. Dude, I literally went up, and instead of like just going straight down the row, I went behind the top row of seats because you can like walk back there. I literally like got up behind all of them and just like leaned in and went, "Get off your phones!" And like a bunch of them screamed like really loud. Dude, it was they were all on Snapchat. Who comes to a movie just to be on
That's
Snapchat the whole time?
Yeah, and isn't that an R-rated movie?
It is. It's
Not a bunch of middle school girls.
it's still like
How easy?
yeah,
Do you guys know when we're like sneaking into movies?
like
movie theaters?
movie hopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because
Is
my
that like
job,
actually happened?
I mean, my job usually is like usher, so like I like go from theater to theater cleaning them once they're done, and like I mean, I'll occasionally see someone who like looks suspicious, like they like go into a movie but like do it weirdly, but I've never like gone out of my way to go up to someone and be like, "Hey, I need to see your ticket. Come on." I've never done.
All right, that gives me confidence.
Like I don't know.
To start,
I don't think.
start stealing.
I don't think it. Or maybe don't start stealing. But yeah, but another thing with the directions. That same shift I was working podium. My scanner for people who have like prepaid tickets, like you scan their QR code, it wasn't working. It was broken. So basically, anytime anyone came over to get their ticket scanned, I had to be like, "Oh, I can't scan it, but go over to guest services." That's what my manager told me. Dude, every single time I'll be like, "Sorry, I can't scan it, but you can go over to guest services," and I'd point to the big sign that says guest services. Go there. Dude, people can't, I swear, they can't follow directions because they'd go somewhere else. They'd go to like the box office, which is where you like buy tickets. One person went to the concession stand. I'm like, no, there. It's funny. It's baffling sometimes.
Dude, what's
But
with like the arcade at Cinemark? Does anybody go there? I've never seen
Yeah.
yeah, people do go in there.
Does it? I didn't even know the machines worked.
No, they were. I don't know who like runs that, or I'm gonna guess that one of the managers just like clears out like all the coins or whatnot. Because I don't know, like that's not anyone's job. Like any normal worker, like you can't.
Is it just like, can you just like use quarters, or you have to like buy a ticket
No,
or
yeah,
something
it's
to
just I think I'm
use it?
pretty sure it's just quarters. But
I might take advantage of that actually.
what? Just go in there and play air hockey, or
Hell yeah, dude! I thought you had to have some like card, and there's never an employee there,
no?
so I didn't know what to do. Thank you.
Dude, one thing I lacerated myself while working because like the Red One premiered that new Christmas movie, and I was supposed to hand out like posters for the film to people that were watching it. And my manager, for whatever reason, he was like just watching me do it. He was standing there like this, staring at me, handing out these posters. So I was like scared because I was like, oh, I hope I don't do this wrong or something. I hope I don't give it to the wrong person. But I had the posters situated on my arm in a weird way. So every time I pulled one off, I'd essentially just like paper cut myself right here.
That's
But-
so funny.
But there were so many people coming in and out of the theater that like I didn't have time to readjust to like because I wanted to try and give them to everyone. I didn't want my manager to be like, "Hey, you missed that person." So I was just sat there for like 10 minutes just paper cutting myself over and over. My arm was like I was bleeding. I'm not
Were you giving them like bloody
You're
posters?
getting bloody posters.
maybe, I don't know.
Mommy, why's my Santa poster got like?
That's
Ketchup on it.
Whoever gave it to you was on the naughty list. Dude, I gotta say, working at Cinemark's been an experience, and I've only worked there for
Really?
like a month. Yeah,
Only a month?
about like a little over, like 5 weeks. But
Really?
I don't know. I'm a little scared for when Moana 2 comes out because that's gonna be really, really busy.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Why are you dumping money out, Lincoln?
Clorox pipes.
I respect that.
Mm-hmm.
Lincoln,
It's like a little
You
pig.
get like a lot of artifacts from new movie releases that come out,
like, what do you
like
Yeah.
because
mean?
you just handed out a bunch of posters. You just get like every single like merchandise item that they hand out
Dude,
at
you
the
could take stuff home.
theaters.
Dude, I
You just steal them.
I don't know where they went, but like people leave them behind all the time. But like when Venom: The Last Dance came out, we were giving out pins. That was just like Venom, just a little pin. Dude, I took like 3 of them home because they just were left on the floor in theaters. I don't know
Dude,
why.
I have a pin from the official first showing of the Emoji Movie, bro. I'm an ambassador.
Oh my
That's an
God.
honor to have.
You have a pin from
Do you
the
get the
worst
popcorn
movie.
buckets though?
I don't
Can
get
you take the
popcorn
popcorn
buckets.
buckets home? They're really cool.
No,
Oh,
you usually
they're
run
so
out of
cool.
those most of the time.
How do you even get those? Is it like you just go when
I
you see
think
the
you
movie and you have
ask.
to buy one?
I think you just. I'm not a.
You just
I
buy
don't.
like a large popcorn.
I don't work at concessions. I think you just ask for it. Like you just say, "Can I have the Venom bucket, please?" And they'll give it to you.
But yeah,
One Venom bucket,
you
please.
to like buy popcorn.
I kind of want to work concessions though. I feel like it'd be easier, like on like a not as busy day, because it can sometimes get like really boring just sweeping popcorn for 6 hours straight.
Yeah.
Lincoln, I've been
You
staring
get a
at that.
janitor card?
Oh, yes, we do.
That's cool.
It has one really bad wheel though, so it can't turn for shit. But Lincoln, I've been staring at that regular show poster this entire time. That wouldn't happen to be your favorite show, is it?
Well, it just so happens it is my favorite show.
Do you just?
Yeah. I just love it so much.
Who's your favorite character, huh? Oh my!
That's a hard question.
All right, let me think.
I'm kind of a muscle man guy myself.
It's a really good
I'm
one.
gonna go with Pops. I fuck with Pops like a lot.
It's a good choice. It's a real good choice.
Yeah.
David, what about
What
you?
about you guys?
I want
What's
to
my favorite show?
regular show character first.
Oh, I've never seen that show.
Oh,
Really?
We gotta put you
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
It's like top 10 best animated shows ever. Top
Yeah,
5.
Yeah, I know about it, but I've never watched it.
Yeah, I tried to pirate it one time, but I couldn't find any websites.
It's
Bro, just
unfortunate.
It's on, like,
HuruWatch.com.
So
Yeah,
what?
Huru Watch.
HuruWatch. HURA.
is this the admitting to crimes episode? Good.
Yeah, I
No,
always-
I'm not saying to use it.
Pirate.
That's just
No, I'll admit
something
it.
out
I'll
there.
admit
That's
it.
just a-
Always,
that's a
always
fun
scam
fact.
people. Always pirate
That's just a
things.
dick.
Always do the wrong thing.
Mm-hmm. Do you know a show I've been loving recently? Dude, I'm about to like glaze the hell out of this show. Dude,
You know, pirates only eat lines. Did you know that? What show have you been loving?
Thanks, Jacob.
Jacob, I'm
I'll
gonna
make sure to
murder
eat
you.
lines when I
Can
watch.
we mute Jacob again?
What show have you been watching?
Dude,
Sorry, do you want me to
I'll
do
be
it?
so mad.
Sorry, do you want me
Dude.
to mute him?
no, don't mute him. He'll crash out again. Dude, I've been loving, season 2 of Arcane. This isn't sponsored. It's out, the first 3 episodes, and it might be the best show ever made. I'm hands down.
Season 2 of what?
Arcane, the League of Legends show. Look, I've been asking people, like, have you seen it? And so many people are like, no, that's League of Legends. It's bad. And I know that League of Legends is bad, but the show is so good. I cannot get enough of it. It's like, it's so good that it's been making me want to go to film school even more than I already did. Like, I feel like just in the last week alone, my mind's been on like overdrive of just like coming up with ideas for like films and like shows I'd want to make as like a director and a writer. I'm not going to disclose any of them though, because that would not be smart. Because what if like what if someone who's like old and in the industry watches this and takes them?
Martin Scorsese.
True.
What if Martin Scorsese takes my ideas?
Yeah, we
Who is
wouldn't want that.
Martin Scorsese?
What if he makes
Yeah.
League of Legends
He
season
did
3?
Goodfellas. What'd you say?
Really?
Oh, so has everyone here played Fortnite before?
I played Fortnite, yes.
How much
I've
money
never
did you guys?
played
Times.
Fortnite.
I want to get
On a
into
scale
it.
from 1 to 10, how obsessed were you?
Maybe like a 6 or 7.
I might have been an 8. But I didn't stay with it,
How many V-Bucks did you buy?
fortunately.
Me?
Too much.
Maybe like 3,000. Not that. I don't think that's too many.
Like 3,000 in total? Like V-Bucks or real money?
V-Bucks.
Oh, okay. I was like $3,000.
No, I'm not
I thought you
even
were
worth
just
that
scratched
much.
up.
That's not too much.
Not for
How
a
much
guy
do
like
you make at the
Jacob.
movie theater, Sawyer?
How much do I make? An okay amount.
Is it above minimum
That's
wage?
a wild question.
It's above minimum wage, yes. That'd be pretty
Well, that's
bad if
good.
it wasn't.
Is it below maximum wage?
What's the maximum wage?
Ask
Is
Bill
there a
Gates.
maximum wage? Should we
No.
make that a thing?
That would be very bad. I think that would just be communism,
Should be
no?
I don't know.
Make it 8.25.
I get paid 11 an hour, so it could be better, but
Hey,
it's
more than
it's
me.
all about the
Dude, to be
community.
honest, working at the cinema sounds like a vibe. I feel like it'd always be just cool there.
Dude,
Yeah.
I
Smell
have a
like popcorn?
friend. I have a friend who used to work there. He doesn't work there anymore. He did a thing called Cine Camping, but literally just one night after like the closing shift, all of the people that were closing went out into the parking lot, and he like took his spare tire, like lit the inside of it on fire, like he like piled a bunch of garbage and whatnot, and they just like made s'mores in the parking lot.
In his like tire?
Yeah, the tire.
You got
You
good friends.
I wasn't there. I was like maybe like in 8th grade when this happened, but
That's
you
pretty
know,
chill.
I want to do something like that, but maybe not with fire. I'm like scared, but I don't know. I
With s'mores.
Dude, like I don't know.
He made garbage tire. He made garbage tire s'mores.
Yes, isn't that fire? Is
Interesting.
that
Okay.
Burning rubber.
mm-hmm.
That's the best s'more.
Right. All right, Ian's been staring at his phone this entire episode. What is going on?
Yeah. I
I'm getting
look over at
notifications.
Ian and he's just drinking his water, eating his ice.
What are you talking to, Ian?
Nobody.
Okay, sure. Oh my God, Ian, not Ian.
Dude.
What?
The bottom of my screen is down there.
What?
Oh.
What?
Ian.
Like a Cooper, my eyes go down.
Ian.
Yeah.
What? Who is your favorite Hoover teacher?
Yeah.
Who's my favorite? What?
Herbert Hoover teacher.
Did you guys ever have Miss McDaniel?
Like
I didn't, but I knew of her. I knew of her, and she was chill to me always.
Yeah.
Miss McDaniel?
the one
No.
at the high school?
Yeah. No, we're talking
What
Miss
grade did she
McDonald?
teach?
Miss McDonald, yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Miss McDonald.
Is that not what you said? I thought you said
I
that.
said Miss
McDaniel.
McDaniel.
Oh, I for some reason knew exactly what you meant.
Miss McDonald. She
I
was
had her second grade.
Mhm.
She's.
I loved her. Not like
Whoa.
But then we moved up a grade and she got pregnant and never came back.
I thought she came in back in 4th grade. She taught in 4th grade.
Oh, yeah, I had her in 4th grade. I never had her in 2nd grade. Fuck, you know what I mean?
Dude,
Okay. I didn't know she taught 2nd grade.
Yeah, she did before she taught 4th grade.
Yeah.
Dude, I only ever
Wait,
had her in
like
4th
it's-
grade. Then we went on to 5th grade. Then she never came
People
back.
had her twice,
That's wild.
or some people.
Huh.
She was W teacher. For a while, she made me want to be a teacher, and now I don't.
Really?
Yeah,
What made you switch?
I couldn't deal with the kids nowadays.
Well, like how old did you want to teach?
Uh,
Didn't
Is
think
it-
about that in elementary.
no, I made a terrible decision. I was thinking middle school. I was like, oh
Really?
my god,
That's
what
the
was I
worst.
thinking? What was I
Oh,
thinking? when
yeah.
I-
Speaking of middle school, Mr. Winter was my sub for gym today.
Dude,
Sure.
Mr. Winter is the coolest guy ever.
Dude, Mr.
How is he
Winters.
still kicking?
I think Mr. Winter
I know.
might be
How?
Mr. Winter's Cinemark's #1 customer.
Really?
I swear I have seen him on like over half of my shifts. I have seen him.
Oh, Sawyer.
Yeah.
So what happens if me as a regular buys a ticket as a senior citizen? And then I like go into the movie and like scan that.
That'd be pretty difficult to do, given that I'm pretty sure you have to like show your ID to get that discount.
Do you?
Imagine if you got a fake ID just but like made you really
For
old.
senior?
I don't.
Yeah.
Why would
I'm not
you?
You're only a day over 74.
You could just completely shave all your hair, and you'd be like, it's gray. It's just you can't see it though. So
Thinning.
That's for a
Thinning.
movie
Can't
though.
see it.
Yeah,
I'm
thinning.
invisible on-
Lincoln, you're striking me as the type of guy who just really likes to bend the rules because, you've been talking about that a lot this episode.
No, I don't.
I
bend the
finally
rules, I
saved
break them.
$2 on Stream 2.
Jacob, you have $2.
Dude, I can't believe I forgot to ask
What?
this. I'm so sorry. I'm going back like 40 minutes of conversation. How did Doze end up in the yearbook?
What?
it's not what you know; it's who you know.
That's what you got to take from
That's what
I
you
can
got
tell
to
you gotta
take away
take
from
from that.
that. But we
I
just
don't
like
know
knew
much.
people who were in the yearbook, and like I guess like for the yearbook class or whatever, they just have like a certain amount of like I guess you just get in a group or whatever, and they're like, you get 2 pages, now write something in it.
Mm-hmm.
And who was it? It was Olivia Johnson
And Glory, I think.
and Gloriana, yeah, who did ours, and they just did it on Doze, and like they came and took our pictures one day. And we just like
in here.
they got us out of class, and we got interviewed. It was like really nice, and we were in the yearbook too. That was nice. I spent what is it, $70 for a yearbook?
Dude, that's my first time being in a yearbook besides my picture.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Oh
Me
yeah,
too.
Olivia Johnston, right here in the corner. Pictures taken by Olivia Johnston. Ain't that something? Oh, and Gloriana.
What do you know?
Wow, that is so interesting. Oh, there you are again, right there. Wow.
I think I'm in it in another part too. Andrew took my pictures.
Dude,
I was like buffing a car headlight.
we were joking. I've been joking like a bit about like, oh, what if One Last Year had a page in the yearbook? But I honestly don't think that would end up happening because we swear in here. So I don't think it would ever be
Yeah.
like.
Well, Mason Falls.
Did his get
Mason
in?
Falls. His was in like the announcement or something, right?
No. That was Chaz's podcast, and that was like school sanctioned. Like he did that like with Mr. Staber.
Oh,
So,
really?
That was
kinda
like.
lame.
That's why they kept in. There's still posters for that around the school. There's still posters for the podcast from 2 school years ago. Hosted by a man who has since graduated. There's still posters for it around the school, which kind of funny. It's like pieces of history.
Mhm.
Dude, how we forgot it. I should also talk about this. This is also something that happened recently. Did we? I don't think we talked about it. It happened afterwards. The Hunger Drive ended. The Hunger Drive ended recently, and we lost again.
That's so lame.
We got second
History
place.
doesn't remember those who come
Second place to PV once again.
Does the general school public like even know that the Hunger Drive's over?
If they have Instagram, they probably do. But
I didn't.
Oh yeah.
Like Cooper, did you have any idea it was over?
I honestly knew it was going on, well, because I like gave some cans or whatever to like Owen and Noah when they came by, but I kind of did. It kind of like just I got lost in my mind, and it was like over like what was it? Still first quarter.
yeah, it started in first quarter and ended on.
I had PE second block, so like I just didn't hear the announcements for the entire quarter.
I don't think they talk about it on the announcements. It's kind of just like if you're in the know type.
Well,
really,
they would talk about like the events though for it.
Yeah.
Honestly, fans and
Yeah.
Until I joined student council, I barely followed the Hunger Drive.
That's what I'm saying. Look, I'm about to spit something out here. The one that, like, I think the biggest criticism I have of like our student council, and this isn't like anyone specifically, but I feel like a lot of the STUCO members we have can like be ignorant to the fact that the general student body is like not in the know whatsoever on a lot of things. Like a lot of them can assume that like people will know things, and I'm like, no, they really won't. Like, like when I was making the video, just announcing what the Hunger Drive was, they were originally only going to show it at the middle school and elementary schools, and I was like, why not at the high school? And they were like, well, because people at the high school already know. I'm like, no,
really?
No, they don't.
Why wouldn't they just try to publicize it as much as possible?
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Freshmen don't know.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Even if everybody,
I didn't even really know about the Hunger Drive, to be honest.
I mean, you'd be hard pressed to find how many people don't know Owen Hubbard's our class president, like in our own grade. Like half of them probably don't.
Like my freshman and sophomore year, I had no idea what class
Martin
president was. I only knew later, my junior and senior year, because Sawyer was on council, and now I'm on council.
Right, like a lot of our friends, Ian, like did not know anything until I became a member and like just started yapping about it all the time.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's my hot take for the episode. Dude, I just realized I did not correct anyone's grammar this episode. I withheld myself.
guys, nobody else speak.
I almost did it to Cooper. I almost did it to David. But I'm trying to grow as a person.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I'm
probably gonna missay a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Probably wasn't the only time that's gonna happen.
Dude, it's so late. It's so late. I work tomorrow, and dude, that's the one thing I will say about Cinemark, is that you be working really late sometimes if you're working like the night shifts, because closing takes a really long time some nights.
What time do you get out?
Well, my schedule says 11, but that's never true.
Really, bro?
That's like what it is at Chipotle.
Yeah,
like,
Chipotle technically closes at 11. So like if we close at nights, if it's busy, we're out at like midnight.
Do you guys have any like interesting stories from working at Chipotle, like interesting customers or like?
Yeah, we have just like people that say a lot of weird stuff sometimes. Like I had a lady tell me that she wanted the regular rice the other day. Just today, actually, some lady told me she wanted beef. And we have technically we have like 3 beef options, but like if you say beef, we have our shredded beef barbacoa. And then there's steak and technically our limited time briskets, beef or whatever. but it's like barbecue covered in barbecue and sauce and stuff. And she said beef. I'm like, whatever. I go to put beef on it. The barbacoa. She's like, no. And I'm like, steak. She nods her head. And then I put it on there, and she's like, I wanted the brisket. And
I hate
and that's kind of like what it's just like. It's like you're being contradicted. And
they lie to you. Like they'll say something wrong, and they'll be like, "I didn't say that."
But it's it's a part of being great customer service. And I just fixed the problem. I was like, all right, and I just put brisket on there, and it was good as new.
Dude, I have to restrain myself from like having an attitude with customers so often.
Bro, I am too shy. I want to talk back to customers because I mean, I don't really want to, but
Dude,
it'd be nice.
I did it for the first time on Tuesday. Do you remember that?
Really?
Cooper?
What?
Like the person was like, put veggies on this one, but not on that one.
Oh, that lady! She just walked away. Yeah, that lady was shorter. This is kind of a funny story.
Yeah, and she was like, she said, I put veggies on this bowl she asked for veggies on. And then she was like, I didn't want veggies on there. Like, immediately took it back as soon as I put it on there. So then I, take them off a little bit. And she's like, no, but you can leave them on there. And I'm like, and I'm just like, I thought you didn't want them on there. And then I just threw the veggies away and walked away because I was, so pissed.
And, she looks at me and she goes, oh, they're just too spicy.
The vegetables?
Yeah, they're cut up onions and green peppers.
Oh.
I don't know.
That's too much for some people.
Yeah. One time we had a lady. This is actually, I'm not gonna give out their name, but it was actually Herbert Hoover Elementary's teacher freak out at Chipotle. Our apprentice, so the under the general manager or whatever, we're telling this lady, so we have multiple signs posted that we are out of lettuce. Because occasionally we'd run out of stuff or whatever, and we're out of lettuce on this random day. And there's a sign posted front door and right up when you get to the thing. And this lady's just talking with her daughter or whatever. She gets to the end of the thing. I'm like, oh, we're out of lettuce. Because she asked for it. And she's like, what? And it's just me and Lincoln. And she's freaking out about because we don't have lettuce. And I'm like, I'm sorry. And she's like, that makes the whole bowl.
Just the lettuce. It makes just the whole thing.
And then because it became moldy or something on the the trucks in the truck in the morning, and so they had to throw it all away.
Right.
And she was freaking out on her, and the apprentice comes over, or whatever. And Shauna, thank God she was there. Otherwise, I don't know how to talk to this person. And she's like, I'm sorry you don't want moldy lettuce, but this. And she's like, we have multiple signs. And she's like, well, I didn't see them. I was talking with my daughter.
So did she end up just not getting lettuce, or did she just walk out?
She just didn't get her lettuce, dude. A lot of people walk out because we don't have fajita veggies. Surprising, multiple customers in a night.
Sometimes it just ain't that serious.
Yeah.
One time at TBK, this person ordered a Caesar salad with no lettuce.
What?
And Caesar salads are just lettuce, so it was cheese in a bowl, and it wasn't even a chicken Caesar salad, so it was just cheese with sauce on it in a bowl.
And they were yeah, that's what I wanted.
And did they take it gladly?
Yeah, they were fine with it. I served it to them. They were like, hell yeah, thank you. But no, I've seen multiple science teachers from the high school slamenders at TBK. It's wild.
People be smuggling in food to the movie theaters so often.
Yeah,
I'll be sweeping stuff up, and then I'll look over at my manager and be like, "Do we sell these?" Nope. Oh, okay. I found.
Do you guys do anything to combat that?
Link, you know about that? You had remember that one time when we went and saw Batman?
Holy shit! Yeah.
This is a crazy niche reference.
Was I there? No, I went with.
No, this would have been. This was when the new Batman came.
Yeah,
out.
yeah. No, I went with a group of people. It wasn't you guys though.
Ever ago, we were with Andrew Ivory, and we went to Quick Star or something in a gas station, and Saran wrapped a bunch of candy and cereal.
No, hold on. Before he explains
this was after. This was, you got to say that after. I'm giving the context.
Oh, all right.
And we cover him like in my dad's big trench coat, and we're like walking in it, like look totally so suspicious. Like it was like awful. And then Link went to go the concession stand or something.
Oh no, I'm talking about fucking Cooper.
What time are you
was dressed
talking
up as
about?
the Riddler, the Riddler from
Oh,
the
I did
villain.
dress up. I did
Like
dress
he
up
like
as
did
the
a full
Riddler.
cosplay of it and then like
It's not.
kidnapped.
It's not a cosplay.
Yeah, it was. It was like a full on outfit. It
I'll
was
pull
like
up
a
a
full on
picture.
thing.
But I did. It's the same trench coat that we put over Andrew. But I'll try to pull up a picture. But it's not that bad. It's not a cosplay. I just put something together that was easy to put together.
Right. So Lincoln.
And it looks cool.
So who went up to the concession stand? Lincoln did.
Lincoln, do you not remember this?
I don't remember that, to be
The
honest.
He was like, we got popcorn or whatever, and he's like, no drinks. You're like, oh, I just snuck one in, and he's like, okay.
Yeah. Why'd you say that to
And
the
he's like-
manager?
He said like that directly to the manager, and they're like, I don't really care. And he's like, yeah, I don't either. It was like the most. It was a very silly altercation.
Bro, I've never had like an altercation at the movie theater, like where I'm a guest. I don't know. The only time I went to see, like, I went to go see this movie. I don't remember what it was. It was R-rated with some people, and when we got there, we're like, oh wait, we can't watch this because it's R-rated. So we got switched to Top Gun Maverick instead, and it was really good. And I'm gonna be kind and not say who it was. But this person in my AP Econ class the other day, like, got the entire class riled up because she walks into class and just goes, I'm gonna make a hot take. The Top Gun movies are garbage, and the whole
Really?
like the room erupted. Like even the teacher was like, "Whoa, whoa!" And like, I mean, I may have been the loudest one because that's just an absurd take to have.
I agree. It's not a hot take. It's just a bad take.
Top Gun Maverick.
I've never seen either of them.
You should.
Really?
Really good.
They are both really good.
There's this scene in Top Gun Maverick where there's all the dudes are on the beach and they're shirtless and playing volleyball.
Is it like awesome or something?
Yeah. Like how can you not like that movie? You know what I'm saying? But oh man, I think we might want to end soon. David's about to fall asleep. David does have a flight to catch in the morning.
Really? What time do you leave?
Well, so I have to. So we are taking. So the funny thing is, my sister's not coming with us. We're leaving my sister behind.
That's not legal. How old is she?
She's like, I don't know, 15. My grandma's coming in town.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. So we're dropping her off at school. Then we're dropping my car off at the Quad Cities airport because my grandma's flying in and she needs a car. So she'll use my car, and then my parents will pick me up at the airport, and then we drive to O'Hare, and our flight's at like 1 or 2 or something.
Right.
Giving your grandma your musty ass car, bro.
Nah, we brought
brutal,
it to a
bro.
cleaner. It's all clean. It is all clean. It is. There's not a dirty spot in that car. That's a lie. But then we fly from O'Hare. We fly from O'Hare to Houston. We land in Houston around 5 this time, and then we leave about 8 this time, and then we get into Sydney at like 7 a.m. on like there, like, I don't know, Monday morning or Sunday morning. I have no clue, dude. All the time differences are so weird. It's probably Sunday morning is when we get to Sydney, because it's already Saturday. It's like, I don't know. It's like,
Dang, that is a
trying to
crazy
think of the
difference.
time. It's like 2.
How long's your
it's probably like
flight?
2 p.m. From Houston to Sydney, it's probably like 15, 16 hours.
Goodness me.
Yeah, sitting in economy, it'll be real fun. As a 6'2" person.
Wow, way to like flex your height real quick, David.
Won't they have like a movie screen though?
Yeah, I also got like a playlist that I got like a 15-hour playlist. So,
dude,
we're gonna.
David, I get it. I hate flying as a 6'5" person.
I hate flying as a 6'5" person with chiseled
Dude,
abs.
I literally,
and big
I saved a cat before I had to get on my plane, dude. It was terrible.
Dude, I tried that Spotify
There's
DJ.
actually no leg room on my private jet, dude. It sucks.
Dude, it sucks. I gotta like bring my own snacks on my jet, dude.
Okay.
Okay, I'll stop.
All right, Lincoln Cooper. do either of you have any like final thoughts, final things you want to say to the world? Any hot takes?
Mm,
Be yourself.
Mic
All
drop.
right.
Thank you all for listening. Thank you too for coming on as our guest. My
Thanks for
camera's
having
blurry.
us.
That's embarrassing. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.